Walt here with the Schultz team. I wanted to reach out and see how your house is going at this point. Have you had a lot of phone calls? Is there anything that we can do to help? One thing that you don't know about me is that I come with a law enforcement background. Now, in law enforcement, of course, we're looking at safety. Safety for the general public, safety for those that I may have stopped. So we're always looking at safety. With this video, I just wanted to share with you some tidbits that I've had on doing an open house and doing it safely. Believe it or not, there's a safe way to hold an open house. And I've actually teamed up with the Marion County Sheriff's Office to teach a lot of realtor safety classes, which we've been doing now for the last several years. I just wanted to share with you a few things that I've learned that can help. These are things that we teach realtors, so we want to share them with you as a first-time owner that we work with. Now, let's turn the time over to Jeremy Landers of the Marion County Sheriff's Office, where he's going to share with us ideas on how to hold a successful open house on the seller side and some things that he suggests for us to do. So we'll be right back after Jeremy. Hey, Jeremy, thanks so much for meeting with us.
Hey, Walt, thanks for having us. I appreciate it.
And thank you so much for not giving me a ticket this morning.
You're welcome. I need you to be better next time, okay?
Hey, you know, it is what it is, right? Can you share with us really some thoughts and ideas that you have on seller safety?
Selling a home is like a really exciting time, but also a really stressful time for people. So when sellers are getting ready to prepare their home for those showings, one of the things that we want them to think about is making sure they're securing things in their home. And so things like keeping personal identification information away in a safe place, making sure medications are locked up, locking away firearms, and those things are not in the way. And then also jewelry is an easy one to forget about. We like them in jewelry boxes, but those aren't the safest place when strangers are coming through your home.
That's great advice. Okay, I think Jeremy really nailed it on the head with a lot of the seller safety and practices there. Let's also look at what he suggested realtors do as we filmed this episode for CNBC. And on CNBC, he was giving realtors advice on realtor safety as well. October's Realtor Safety Month, and that's the month that we had filmed this. So let's listen to Jeremy as he talks a little bit more about realtor safety. What advice would you give realtors?
Realtors have a different perspective. They're meeting people in all different places throughout the area. So one of the first things is know where they're going ahead of time. And as they're arriving at a location, consider driving around the location first so they can have an idea of what the neighborhood looks like, and be thoughtful about how they're parking as well. Once they actually get out of their car and they're going up to the home and meeting with the client, it's a great idea to make that initial visit a 360 walk around the outside of the home. That way, as the realtor, you're able to look for broken windows, unsecured doors, and be able to get an idea if maybe something's not right inside.
That's awesome advice, and thanks so much for meeting with us today, Jeremy.
We appreciate being out here.
Again, Jeremy nailed it on the head with realtor safety. So let me just wrap up a few things that I believe that we really need to look at when we're looking at safety, and I can't stress these things enough. First, when you are showing somebody your house, make sure that you always have an egress out of your house. Make sure that individual that you're showing your house to goes into a room first. I would also, whether it's an open house or not, make sure that you have another person at the house with you. Just don't be at the house yourself, but have somebody else there with you as well. Make sure they enter rooms first so you have an egress out just in case. The big thing is take not only your prescription medicine, which we don't think a lot about a lot of times, but take your prescription medicine and your valuables and lock them away, put them into a safe. If you don't have a safe, maybe then hide your prescriptions, but maybe take your valuables and put them in a safe deposit box. Get them out of the house. Take weapons, get them out of the house, unless you have a carry weapon yourself or whatnot, but make sure that others can't get to them in the house. Remember, people are gonna be walking through your house. Photos, take family photos down, put up generic photos. You can have a stager. I can help with hiring a stager for you, and a stager can stage your house in such a way that it looks generic, more so with other homes. Instead of having blue walls or red walls or yellow walls or something specific that you've enjoyed, paint them neutral colors. Make your home a little more neutral. Get things off your counters. Make sure that clutter's out. Those are all things that can really detract from the look of your house. If you have an open house, make sure that you know who's in your house and where they are. You can get cameras these days that are pretty inexpensive. You might place some cameras throughout your house, making sure that you know exactly where people are at every moment and exactly what they're doing in your house. Remember, it's your house, your protection. Last minute thought is have a sign-up sheet. People may not be completely honest in who they are. We've had a lot of Donald Ducks through an open house, Mickey Mouses, Minnie Mouses, and I suspect those weren't the people. But we've had a lot of different people through, but at least it keeps the honest people honest. The last tidbit that I would share with you is, and I learned this in law enforcement, is if you feel the spidey senses going off on the back of your neck, listen to them. So pause, maybe shut the open house down, ask the person to leave, tell them that you have an appointment that all of a sudden popped up and you can show the house to them later. And again, if you're talking to somebody on the phone and they want to come by and see the house, there's nobody that needs to come by and see your house on a Wednesday at 9:30 at night. They can come by in the day during a normal time frame. If for some reason you say, hey, fine, I'll show you the house, make sure that you have at least one other person in the house with you, if not 2 or 3 other people. Make it a party. We're here to help you in any way that we can, not only be safe financially, but safe physically as well. There's a lot of things that for sale by owners don't think of when they think of open houses and safety. We just want to be that resource for you to help you. I hope that you found value in this. If you did, please like our YouTube channel. You can also just reach out to us with any questions. We're here to help the safety of the buyers looking at buying your house, making sure that they're qualified, that they're approved, and that they can purchase your home. So therefore, you're not wasting your efforts on people that can't buy your house. All right, I hope that you have a great day and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.